sausages.
Devs that give loading streams. Instance-based stuff takes less time. Well, I mean, a lot of times there's no reason not to load it instance-based, especially for performance-related issues. You have all this LOD in and out loading, which actually can be a detriment. Like in a game like this, there was weird stuff, for example, happening on Oblivion before people figured out how to really tweak the funk out of it. But I guess now that there's better hard drives, there's not much of an issue. But people were doing stuff like putting on a RAM disk, tweaking back the INI files retardedly far. Same thing with the game Ion. In order to get no hitching at all on Ion, you have to do a lot of different shit. Coming into a vagina near you right now. Open up, baby. When did I say this stuff? Jesus. I don't want to be out here at night. Let's do a good old wait. I can't believe I'm blowing in my hands for warmth. Yeah, Mr. Online Bro. It might be like World of Warcraft where, you know, everything except dungeons and certain special places were just in one area, one big continuous zone. Which is cool. I mean, if you're going for immersion too, which that game really does. It's a storytelling series, you know. It's gonna go for the immersion, so it's really cool that they're going for that. Why is the game getting fucked up? Abusing foreigners. What's up? I remember your name, yes. I remember. I gotta get back into streaming, dude. I'm already like hitting the wall. Like what do I say after this long already? And this isn't even I streamed longer yesterday and we were just fucking around. But I used to be able to go for what? 18 hours? No problem. No problem. Or I guess the longest stream was 20 hours. In and out of cities, no loading screens. Yeah, exactly. You've played World of Warcraft, right? So, and there's other games that do this too. Just World of Warcraft is the most obvious example of a precedent. I mean, they touted no loading screens, but they actually did have them for instances, but if they're really saying no, absolute zero loading screens for, or one loading screen, I guess from the menu to the game would be appropriate for The Witcher 3. That you know, that's a different story, I guess. That's something new. Because they all have at least a couple in there. Right, this is bad. God, maybe they don't even load past the title screen. What if the title screen is already the game loaded up and the menu just disappears and there you are? That would be kind of weird too. That's an interesting concept. But again, it's like one of those things that they're just not going to go ahead and place emphasis on for the novelty of it. They're going to try to do the most efficient thing. So if they're going for full zero loading screens, then it's because they thought it would be more immersive, most likely. And so in order to achieve their goal of immersion, it actually was the most efficient thing, immersion-wise, to have no loading screens, even though it ended up being more work. Because if you're breaking immersion, you have to re-up your immersion. Your efficiency of immersion is gone. I don't know, it's a weird way of thinking about it. Thinking about immersion as a quantifiable thing, but I suppose, considering it's a concept, you could quantify just about any concept, truly. Because the concept is false to begin with, it could be broken down. It's already being broken down in your mind. You just have to actually break it down into a logical level. How about when you start the game, you get sucked into the game and can never leave, no loading screens? Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you're born. If you consider your life or the universe you've been born into through your conscious perception as being a game, as being a silly, non-serious thing that you can frolic around in. Or even, even serious versions of entertainment, I guess, are part of the game too. Like politics and religion and egomaniacal judgment and personality building. This is all just entertainment for the humans that have survived so well that they were bored long enough to invent these things. You don't see animals doing it because they don't survive so well. Perhaps if animals survived so well, they could start to develop more interesting things. I guess those that do, they do play and do weird stuff. I mean, you got birds that learn algebra now. What's up with that? Now I'm missing what you guys are saying. If a AAA MMO came out with Oculus Rift compatible, Oculus Rift, yeah, it could be cool. Like what if it was supposed to be? I'm thinking of like the next Elder Scrolls game being head-turning, having true Oculus Rift compatibility, where, you know, maybe if you were playing it without it, it would be sort of like this. But if you were playing it with it, the actual camera coding would change, and you'd be able to really just look around. That would be pretty sweet for a game like this. And I think full immersion possibilities are there with a screen that's attached to your head. You know, it's a cool idea. I don't know how expensive it's going to end up being in the end, but wow, that was huge. So that was like half my life, and they knocked me way back. Fuck, dude. And I can't move either. I gotta level up to survive at this point now. Did the Glamazons die? They may have died. Why won't I get up? Let me figure this out. It thinks I'm running. I'm paralyzed for 4 minutes. Wait. Well, it says 15 seconds, but then it also says 4 minutes and 46 seconds. So I think there's actually 1 second left on the actual paralysis. Let me see. Yeah, okay, we're getting up, but I might be dead. 15 seconds for getting hit by a spider is pretty gnarly, dude. That means we should go ranged mode on these fuckers. Goddamn jizz spitters. Am I gonna be able to run? Nope. Just barely. Like maybe 1 more second, and I probably would have gotten away there. Just barely.
There aren't a lot of travelers these days. The war keeps people off the roads. This is life. The struggle is what
Oh, we're pre-bandit now. Let's shoot him. That bitch. God, I hate it when it's like they just stupidly move out of the way of your shot. Like they didn't know they were dodging it, but they did. Wow, that did 31 damage. I need to do about 10 times that much damage. Let's get in there. Do I have something again? What's with my stamina, dude? God damn. Let's do one of these guys. Crossbow is pretty nasty too. Everything is multiplied by 4. So yeah, I kill you. I kill you in my anime clothes and my funky penis helmet. I need a weapon that looks like a hentacle and just like shoves up people's asses. Somebody make that mod. Is Shock still in here? I want Shock to make a hentacle weapon mod with kill moves. 100% white room with an omnidirectional treadmill and sensor pads on the floor.
A true Nord never fears death. It's the how and the why of things. Lately it seems like
They probably have something like that.